Welcome to another video walk around. Today we're going to be taking a look at this 2018 Toyota Tacoma TRD Sport in this gorgeous super white color. This four-wheel drive, four-door, five-passenger pickup truck comes with a six-cylinder engine mounted to an automatic transmission. As an added bonus, this vehicle is a Toyota certified used vehicle and has only had one previous owner. Starting in the exterior with some of the notable features, you've got a really stylish and aggressive front end thanks to this expansive black grille that extends all the way across, and you've also got that really large Toyota emblem in the center. Up top here you have this hood scoop for some additional airflow, and it looks fantastic. You've also got these really sporty headlamps here with the projector beam headlights and the LED daytime running lights. And just below that we also have the fog lamps for some additional style and utility. As we come around to the side of the truck, you'll notice the 17-inch alloy rims that the vehicle currently rides on. Those are wrapped in the Firestone tires. And you've also got the mud flaps that extend all the way around the truck as well, which is fantastic for days like today. As we continue down the side of the truck, you've got this great blacked out Tacoma badging, and just above we have the LED turn signal indicator integrated right into the mirror. As we continue down the truck, you've got some tinted windows in the rear here for some additional privacy for the rear passengers or rear cargo, and that extends all the way to the back window as well. As we take a look at the box here, you've got that nice TRD 4x4 Sport badging, and in back here we have the Tacoma badging embossed right into the tailgate, and we've also got that nice V6 badging there as well. You've also got the hitch, so this truck comes ready to tow. You've also got this nice soft open tailgate, so simply open that up and it'll slowly open up for you. And in back here you'll find plenty of space for any and all of your cargo. You've also got the nice tie down points here and some additional features on the side of the box here as well. This truck is ready for work or for play, and it's a rugged truck that's in practically brand new condition. So let's go ahead and hop inside and take a look at some of the notable interior features. Inside, this Tacoma is nice and easy. You got lots of options. You got your standard lock and unlock buttons on the key fob here, and you've also got a key if you wanted to unlock it that way. Though this vehicle also comes equipped with a proximity smart key system, so simply walk up with the key on your person and put your hand in the door to unlock the vehicle. When you hop out, you can hit these two lines here to easily lock the vehicle. Inside, you're greeted with this great looking gray cloth interior with a very nice pattern in the center, as well as the accent stitching on the bolsters to give it a very premium and sporty feel. Just below the driver's seat, you'll also find the manual adjustments for the seat. And in the footwell there, you find the Tacoma branded all-weather mats, which you can find all throughout the interior, which make it nice and easy to clean on days like today. So let's go ahead and hop inside this spacious interior and take a look at some of the notable interior features. The features inside this Tacoma start over here with the push-button ignition. Simply put your foot on the brake and push the button to start the vehicle as long as the key is in the truck. If you take a look over at the driver's side door panel here, you do have the controls for the power windows, locks, and mirrors. And of course the two front windows are both automatic. Just below we have a couple of extra cup holders built into the door panel, as well as a little bit of storage, and we've also got the speaker integrated into it as well. If you take a look just to the right, you've got the switch for the bed light, and you've also got the buttons to toggle your AC outlet as well as your automatic high beams. You've also got a little handy storage cubby here if you have anything small. And underneath, you've got the manual adjustment for the tilt steering, so you can get that steering wheel in the perfect position. If you take a look up top here at the turn signal stalk, you've got the switch for your automatic headlights, which is a very nice set it and forget it feature. And you've also got the switch for your fog lights that I showed you on the exterior. If you take a look at this great looking steering wheel, on the left hand side here we have the audio controls, including your volume up, volume down, and track selector buttons. You've also got the voice recognition button, and just below that we have the audio mode button. If you hold that, you'll also mute the system. Just below that we do have the Bluetooth hands-free calling buttons, which is a handy feature so you can pick up your calls without ever having to touch your phone. And on the right hand side of the steering wheel, this is where you'll find the buttons to navigate the screen in the center of the gauge cluster, and I'll show you what's included in that in just a moment. And just behind there, you also have the cruise control stalk, which is a handy feature for those long haul drives. And speaking of cruise control, on the bottom of the steering wheel, this is also where you'll find the button to toggle through your radar guided cruise control follow distances. And you've also got the button to toggle your lane departure alerts. If you take a look up at that screen there, on the very top, you've got the external temperature as well as the road conditions. And you've also got that nice silhouette of a couple of mountains. And in this first screen here, you have your digital speedometer as well as your range. Just below that, you have your fuel economy gauge. And next, you've got your trip distance as well as your trip time. And finally, you have your sway warning. So if you're swaying between the lanes a little bit too much, the truck will let you know that it might be time for a rest. At the bottom here, you've got this nice cracked concrete screen. So if you just wanted to take a look at that nice rugged screen, you can do so in the very bottom here. You'll also notice at the very bottom, you've got the odometer, which is currently reading 29,596 kilometers. This next screen over is your compass. You can quickly check which direction you're traveling, and as a neat little added bonus, you've got the Tacoma in the center of the compass. This next screen over is your audio system, so you can quickly check what's playing and adjust it without ever having to take your hands off the wheel or even glance at your infotainment system while you're driving. And next you've got your screen, which will tell you at a glance whether or not you've got your radar guided cruise control toggled on or off, and you'll also be able to check your radar guided cruise control follow distance. So as you cycle through with those buttons on the steering wheel that I showed you, you can see that adjust in the screen there. And you can also toggle the lane departure alert on and off, and you'll see that as well. Just below, you've also got the tire pressure gauge here. So underneath, you've got the tire pressures. And the next screen over is your vehicle messages or warnings, so any relevant vehicle messages will display here. And finally, you've got the settings menu. So you've got the settings for your safety features, including your pre-collision system and lane departure alert. And you've also got access to some additional settings, including your language, units, drive info screens, and you've also got your pop-up display as well as your accent colors. And if you want to reset your settings, you can do so with the default settings button there. If you take a look in the center of the dash, this is where you'll find the infotainment system integrated right into the center, and it's surrounded by a couple of climate vents with the nice chrome trim around it. This infotainment system is of course a touchscreen infotainment system, and it comes with navigation, which is a really nice feature. You've also got all of your standard audio options, including your AM, FM radio, and you've also got a CD input. This vehicle also comes with XM radio as well as a USB input and an auxiliary input. And of course, you can also hook up your phone via Bluetooth, and if you do, you'll have access to that phone menu there as well as the messages menu here. And if we go back, you'll also be able to access your eco menu, which gives you some trip information. And you've also got access to maintenance reminders through this screen here, so you can ensure that you never miss any important maintenance. And lastly, you've got your settings in this screen here, including all of your driver and vehicle settings. If you put this truck in reverse, you'll see the backup camera pop right up, which helps you to reverse with confidence every time. Just below that, we have the hazard lights as well as the 3-stage heated seats for both the driver and the passenger. And over here, you've also got the passenger airbag warning. Just below that, we have the climate controls, and this is a dual zone climate control vehicle, so you can independently adjust the temperature for the driver and the passenger. And you've also got heated mirrors for those cold winter days, as well as AC for those hot summer days, both of which are very nice features to have in the Okanagan. And just to the left of that, we have the drive mode selector, so you can quickly switch between 2-wheel and 4-wheel drive, depending on the type of terrain that you're driving on. And on the bottom here, you have the switch for your power sliding rear window, which is a really nice feature to increase airflow on those hot summer days. You've also got your USB and auxiliary inputs here, as well as a 12-volt outlet. Just below that, we have a little storage cubby here, and below that, we have a couple of cup holders. Take a look at the shifter here. You've got that nice leather boot to the shifter, as well as a standard mode if you wanted to switch between the gears manually. As we continue down, you've got an extra cup holder here with the nice chrome trim. And if we take a look under this nice padded armrest, you've got the center console here with the nice carpeted bottom, and you've also got an extra 12-volt outlet in there as well. If you take a look in the passenger side footwell, you'll find the same great all-weather mats, and just above we have the standard glove box with the nice Tacoma badging embossed right into it, which looks really cool. And if we take a look over at the passenger side door panel there, you'll find the controls for the power locks as well as the passenger side window. Finally, if we take a look up top here at this auto-dimming rear mirror, you have all of your buttons for your garage doors. And like I mentioned, it is an auto-dimming rear mirror, so it'll stay nice and dim even if there are bright lights in your mirror at nighttime. Finally, up in the corner there, you also have your directions, so you can quickly check which direction you're traveling. Finally, you have a little sunglasses holder up here, and you've also got the button to toggle your traction control on and off. And finally, you have the button for the interior lighting. So let's go ahead and hop out and take a look at some of the features in the rear of this truck. In back here, you've got more of that same great gray cloth upholstery with a very nice pattern in the center, as well as the accent stitching on the bolsters to give it a very premium and sporty feel. You'll also find plenty of legroom for the rear passengers, as well as the nice all-weather mats. And back here, you've also got a couple of extra cup holders for the rear passengers, as well as a handy little storage pocket in the back of the passenger seat. These seats are also configurable in a 60/40 split, so you can pull this forward and reveal an extra little storage compartment underneath. And if you grab this pull tab up here, you can reveal even more storage behind the seat as well. So there's lots of options to store anything that you might want to store inside the truck and not have it exposed to the elements in the bed. Take a look at the rear door panels here. You also have the switch for the rear windows, and you've also got a couple of extra cup holders in the door panel, as well as some extra storage. That concludes this short video walk around, but this truck is absolutely loaded with features and there's lots I didn't get to show you. So make sure you stop by Kelowna Toyota, located at 1200 Leadhead Road, or visit us online at KelownaToyota.com for more information. We look forward to seeing you soon.